Hi friends, welcome to my world. I am Satish, creator Satish Leo channel. The main aim of this channel is to make engineering students curious about the subject and to make or to learn this subject in an easy way so the students can gain knowledge they cannot read for simply for mark purpose. So let's come to the most important subject of the electronics communication engineering is EDC. So let's start it. What is EDC? Means what do you mean? What is EDC? EDC means electronic devices and circuits. So that's it. Why have to study EDC? So before answering these questions, we have to know about electricity. All we know that electricity is a flow of electrons, but there is some history about electricity. As I said, there is some history about electricity. Let's see. When we go to past, but not using time machine, we are simply going to past. 2500 years ago, Greek found one substance called amber. Amber is a substance. It has some interesting qualities. That is, it attracts light objects when rubbed. So, William Gilbert in 1544 to 1603 made investigations and he learned many substances behind amber attract other objects when activated by friction only. He called such attractions called as electric. After Greek word electron means amber means which is the substance found by the Greeks. So in Greek word amber called electrons. So in this way we got electric name from the amber. Remember students? But it is not ended here. Stephen Gray, 1729, observed that some instructions can transfer from one substance to another. Such substances which can transfer attractions called as conductors. As we know, conductors we have studied well. Otherwise, which do not have such attractions transfer called insulators. Afterwards, Charles Francis Diophey 1698 to 1739 discovered two different types of attractions which can attract each other. So he named such attractions as positive attractions and negative attractions. The story not here ended also. Scientists made further experiments to investigate. From this onwards, we require some physics, chemistry, and maths knowledge to go to investigation. Students, do you have? So let's go. All substances in universe in the form of solid, liquid, and gaseous, built of tiny indivisible particles. So indivisible means we cannot divide further. Such particles known as atoms. As you all know atom very well. So atom consists of electrons, protons and neutrons. Neutron has no charge. Do you remember what is the charge of electron? D2. Proton positive. P for positive, so proton. Atoms. Group of atoms called molecules. Group of molecules called compound. Group of compounds called matter. In this way there is a chain. So let's go further. Do you think there are only electrons, protons, neutrons in an atom? No. Atom is made up of three particles. Stable particles, electron, proton, neutron. What? We have three particles, that is stable particles, unstable particles, composite particles. As you know, electron, proton, neutron are stable particles. We don't know these, so learn them. Unstable particles: positron, neutrino, antineutrino, meson. Composite particles: deuterino, alpha. What is the necessity of these particles? These particles don't have much necessity when compared to these three particles. Maybe Maybe these particles providing energy to above these particles. So interested students can further read these unstable and composite particles and comment below, so that sometimes scientists will going to burn in this channel. What is matter? Matter is equal to mass. Mass means weight space occupies. I have so much matter. Do you want to listen? I am joking. Matter is a matter. Do you means matter is a single or it has types? It is two types: element, compound. So think again. What is element? Some atoms, same atoms in a substance called elements. Combination of elements called compounds. Okay, let's again. Same atoms in a substance called elements. Combination of elements called compounds. Have you asked your teacher why a neutron has no charge? Have you asked? If not, let's. Neutron is made up of quarks that balance each other. So, by balancing each other, the net charge of the neutron will be zero. Okay? So, here again the previous question was solved, but you have new question, that is quark. What is quarks? So, quarks is subatomic particle having fractional electric charge. Okay, so minimum, so less electric charge particles called quarks. These all particles are balanced with each other, so neutron has no charge. If anyone asks, explain like this. Next, have you asked your teacher, or have you wondered why electron moves but not proton? Have you asked? Let's see it. Electron has less very small mass compared to proton. So electron moves but proton settles at center with neutron. Okay students, why electron moves? It has very less mass compared to proton, so electron moves. Mass of electron 9.108 into 10 power of minus 28 g, or less than 1836 times of proton mass. That is so much small value, that electron mass when compared to proton mass 1.6726 into 10 power of minus 24 g. Neutron mass same as that of proton. So these two particles settle at the center. While having less mass, electron is free to move. Having less mass means having less weight, so less weighted persons can run fast when compared to heavy person. Okay, so in this way. But remember, the charge of electron and proton are same and opposite. Charge of electron is minus 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. Charge of proton plus 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. These are two same but having opposite charges. So I asked previous question, what is EDC? Electronic devices and circuit. Okay, EDC means electronic devices and circuit. Why have to study EDC? I have not said in the previous. So let's see. Electrical systems uses electronic devices to control the current to flow in them. Okay, so that's why we have to study electronic devices. Means with electronic devices current can be controlled in the electrical systems. But what is electric current? Have you know? Yes, all we know, flow of electrons called electric current. That's it. Have you asked yourself why electron have to move? So one reason is electron has less mass. So think again, having less mass means moving. No, let's clear this. Electron particles in different energies called energy level. That is, electron presence in different energies called energy cells or energy levels. I before said that having less mass means moving. So if a person means he wishes to move, he moves. But electron is not a person. It has no intellectual properties or intelligence to move. But what makes electrons to move? Let's see it. The energy of an electron is proportional to its distance from nucleus. I said different energies. Different energies means let's. Energy of electron is proportional to distance from its nucleus. Means distance from the nucleus, energy of the electron depends. But how? So what I have said, don't simply learn it. Ask me. You have to ask yourself so that we can gain knowledge. Energy levels of electrons in cell away from the nucleus are higher. Means cells having far from the nucleus having high energy than the energy level of electrons in cell near nucleus. So it is easy to remove valence electrons because it requires less energy to move another atom. Okay, but have you got doubt what is valence electron? Let's find out. Electrons present in outermost cell called valence electrons. From this, real story begins. When an electron has moved to outermost cell of its atom, it is least attracted by the positive charge of its proton. Means, let's consider the diagram. Here in the middle, it is called nucleus, center part of the atom. Nucleus is the center part of the atom. In this nucleus, there are neutrons plus protons. In this circulated by the cells. So in these cells, electrons will present. This is the first cell, second cell, that is the third cell. It is the outermost cell we have. Okay.